go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Haynes. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
He's found some room at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Throws it to the right. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll feed the back again. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. He decides to keep it here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Well, the defense saw the quarterback keeping the ball, and their eyes lit up trying to get to him to knock that ball away. As a quarterback, he's got to do a better job on these design runs. He can't afford to keep the ball loose in traffic. He has to hold on tight, keep that ball close to his body, or they're going to turn it over every time.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
A handoff to the back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, second forever. Everyone in the stadium's expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on third down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Pressure is coming. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. A new set of downs after that completion. Single back, takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Seminoles. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Breaks loose at the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Handoff to the right side. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs. And the Noles pick up enough yardage for a first down. Handoff heading left. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Offense operating from the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Florida State. This quarterback on fire today. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can be a monster today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Makes the first down, but Hazy Price, big hit there at the end. And the Seminoles come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And he'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Noles will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Handing off on the draw play. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Gonna run it. It's Lucas.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Physical run, breaking tackles. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Making some room at the 25. Touchdown, Knowles. Still plenty of life left. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And there's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Powers through. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 3rd down after that running play. To throw, it's Nussmeier. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, tied. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. The Seminoles will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And it's intercepted, deflected at the line of scrimmage. Not a long return, but the important thing that Pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will put it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Noles look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw yet again. Caught quickly. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Seminoles will crank up the tempo. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the comeback continues. Now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? In the clear at the 25. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hill.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hand make a play.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks instead. We've now got fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Off the play fake on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at the score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. You don't want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
Here it is, first and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. Touchdown, Florida State. What a fight back here. We're suddenly tied. And they'll set up with PAT. Kick is up and good. They're up by a point here in the final minutes. Can they hold on? Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the runner takes off to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Nussmeier. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The Noles are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. A handoff from the shotgun. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play 2 passes. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Defense not pressing this time. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's going to be a safety.
What a job by this defense coming up with this safety with under 2 minutes to go in this game. Now, it's still a 1-possession game. Now it comes down to the clock. Can the defense make a stop to see if they can get the football back one more time?
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's a great performance.